ask. This is a fun topic, and we're talking about crushes for people who are not married, okay? Let's be very clear. When I first got the segment from the producer, I'm like, we're talking about like non-married. Yes, we're talking about people who are available, okay? We want to be very clear. So a couple interesting stats. Research from Career Builder found that 1/3 of office romances end in marriage. Only 1/3. Okay, so there's not a high probability. I just want to put that out there.
Yep.
And also research from Society of Human Resource Management found 40% of workers have had an office romance.
Right.
So there's a lot of people. And just even asking the audience before we started filming, it was about 40% when I asked the audience.
See?
So
it's pretty prevalent.
So it's really prevalent. So, but you have to be smart.
So you
need to be smart about this because it can be really dicey and very tricky.
We're going to talk about why it might be a little bit tricky. You say, first off, know the signs.
Know
that you don't be in denial.
Yeah, don't be in denial. You got to just kind of be honest with yourself. And so some people are more self-aware than others, but the things just to kind of like pay attention to, all of a sudden, the signs that you start having a crush on somebody is like you kind of want to go in a little bit early. You want to stay a little bit later. Oh, and also you start noticing that you pay more attention to how you're putting yourself together, paying a little bit more attention to the outfits that you have. You start actually sending emails or texts for kind of no reason to kind of meet with people.
Right.
And one of the biggest things is when you start to confide in somebody.
Yeah.
Confiding is really actually one of the, it's like you're starting to open up your heart. So those are kind of all the little signs, just kind of a little bit of a flag that something is moving.
Remember, we've talked about the whole emotional connection and having an emotional affair.
Yes.
So this is an affair because you were an available person.
Two available
people. Everyone's
okay, let's be really clear about we're available. Yes.
But when you start going down that road, you know that there's a bit more of an emotional investment. So it's a little bit, it's getting serious.
It's getting serious.
So even if it's getting serious, go slow.
Yes, this is tip 2. In office romances, I mean, I generally coach people to go like walk before you run. I like people I think it's just a better, healthier space to do it. But even more so in office romances, you need to go slow. The stakes are really, really high.